Malaysian food in US dollars is ridiculous, misleading and stupid. Let me tell you why. During all this free time browsing all the internet to search for something to watch during this whole thing lockdown, so I saw some of the interesting travel vlog about Malaysia. It's quoting about that Malaysian food, which the whole world want to see what the Malaysian food can offer to. And one thing that really shocked me is the price is quoted in US dollars. Yeah, this one, Washington money, and actually I don't agree with that. And it's such a misleading and such a ridiculous thing to put a price in US dollars for the Malaysian food price. It's so cheap, it's so affordable, you can eat as much as you want. There are 3 reasons why I say that you should put Malaysian food quote in Ringgit. The reason number 1 is that Malaysian use Ringgit Malaysian exclusively for everything, for anything, for any purchases, not only food but for purchasing fuel, groceries, housing, education, bribery, everything is in Ringgit. As such, it is an unheard thing to pay off that people are paying food in the stall or nearby restaurant in Malaysia paying in dollars, which sounds unusual. As far as I know and as far as I get the information too, all places, all shops, all restaurants in Malaysia only accept Ringgit Malaysia so far. If you want to pay like the US dollar or what, a credit card, Visa, MasterCard, yeah, it's common back in Washington or Franklin, I don't think so. As such, it's such a ridiculous and misleading. You say that, oh, the Malaysian food is only priced at $1. You try use this Washington and give it to the people who are selling like nasi lemak or roti canai. Give this money and see how they react to. The second reason is that there are the difference in exchange rate with the US dollar and also in Malaysian ringgit. Currently, 1 US dollar is equal to 4 ringgit and something cents, which is the value is fluctuated during this whole thing lockdown. Which means that the things priced in $1 is unnecessarily the similar things in ringgit. I give you for example, the cost of water bottle is usually like 1 ringgit or a quarter in US dollar. But in America, it probably costs about $1 sharp. You don't pay quarter for the bottled water. So there is a disparity of the exchange rate there. So if you say that, oh, Malaysian food is so cheap, only $1, actually it's a lunch price. With 4 ringgit, you can already get something like rice, eggs or 1 vegetable. And 4 ringgit is a really fair price. But try to get that in America for $1. Rice, fried egg and vegetable. Can you beat that price? And such in America, $1 is comparable to ringgit in Malaysian context, which means that something that price $1, like for example a can of Coke in America, probably like 1 ringgit, 1 ringgit and a half in Malaysia, by the way. And a few exceptions of this case are the American brand product. I mean the fast food brands like McDonald's and also this Starbucks, which is price is around 15 to 16 ringgit here, which is, if you convert it into dollar, you can get about $4-5, which is probably the similar price you can get in Boston or New York. And the third reason why putting Malaysian food price in dollar is because like Malaysian earn in ringgit, and also Malaysian wages and salary is lower than in the States. According to the Department of Statistics in Malaysia, the median salary of a Malaysian worker is only about 2,062 ringgit per month, which is equal to roughly about $500 US. Try to survive with that much money in the States and tell me why in the comment section. So even in the States, you can say that you cannot even survive with $2,000 per month. Imagine how to survive in Malaysia with 2,000 ringgit per month. That is why Malaysian food is so cheap, because people want to buying some cheap food to survive. Not everyone can afford to go to Starbucks for 16 to 20 ringgit coffee, and also in McDonald's we price here about 13, 14, 15 ringgit per meal. It is such a ridiculous thing. Our fast food is the roadside food, not not the McDonald's or the Burger King crap that you always begging about in the States. And now you know the reasons why Malaysian food is so cheap. Because Malaysians earn money less than American in the term of dollars. Compared with the 500 Malaysian earns per month by average, and compared with the American salary. As such, you say that the Malaysian food can be buy about $1 or $2 is like this. Is for us is this much of money you can buy a proper lunch. You have a, how do I share with more? I don't have a, I only have Washington. I only have a Washington to show you, but imagine that it's another $1 fee. You have $2. That's how much an average Malaysian survive in one day. And in fact, the minimum wage in Malaysia is about 5 ringgit and 30 cents something per hour. And try to beat that with American minimum wage. Currently at $7.25, and people want the salary to even raise up to $15 per hour. And we are stuck here with a 5 ringgit something cents per hour, which is only $1 something per hour working in the American fast food joints like McDonald's. Yeah, 5 ringgit 30 something cents per hour. And how you to beat that when you only earn about if you work your ass off like 12 hours per day, at the end of the day you only earn about $12. As a conclusion, showing the Malaysian food price in dollars is ridiculous, misleading and stupid. So what you can do, or what the things is proper way, actually there are some content creators and travel bloggers who posted Malaysian food around. For example, Mark Wiens, he posted both prices in ringgit and in dollars just to make a comparison of both. And that is a more appropriate way, and to show that the price in Malaysian ringgit and also the price in dollars, so you can just make a comparison by yourself. Because just saying that the food price in dollars and say the Malaysian is so cheap, yeah, try to stay here and earn in ringgit $500 per month and see how you can survive.